90.5 FM, WBER, the only station that matters. Hey, guess what? A-Team Phase 2 taking over the mic and taking over Furious Yellow's show for a special reason, though. It's not just because I wanted to mess with him or because he's my brother from another mother. It's because of that lovely song that you just heard by Tristan. It's Omand, right?
Yes, Omand. Yep.
Wait, I put it on the wrong mic. Let's try on the right mic. Okay.
Yeah, you got it right.
I'm in studio here live with Tristan Omand, here from New Hampshire, correct?
That's correct.
And you are on tour right now in support of your new album, Wandering Time.
Yeah.
He will be playing the Bug Jar tonight at 8 p.m.?
I think that's a good time to throw out there, yeah.
At 8 p.m., around about 8 p.m., Bug Jar time, which could be a little bit later, could be a little bit earlier. But Tristan is here in studio to talk with me about his new album and about music and things like that. So, hi Tristan, say hello to everyone.
Hi, how are you? How's everybody in Radio Land?
They would be answering, they would be saying, we're good. I want to do a little shout out, but I want to say thank you to Nick LaValle, who is a mutual friend who introduced me to your music. I hope he's listening out in New Hampshire right now. And I remember he sent me your music, and I really, really like the sound. I know Furious asked you this, but for everyone else who might not have heard the track or is just tuning in, how would you classify the kind of music that you like? Can you put it in a box like that? Or?
I said like country folk. I guess you could throw it in the Americana genre, but I like to try and tell a story at a beginning, middle, and end in most songs. And, just kind of words are kind of fun to paint pictures with, and I try to do that. So not to get all hippie sounding, not that there's anything wrong with it.
They wouldn't.
Power to the people.
So in terms of songwriting, you said paint a picture or tell a story. Do you when you sit down to write a song, is it based on experience? Is it based on a feeling? Is it dependent on the song?
Usually just one little thing will trigger me, trigger an idea, and then it'll stem from that. Most all of it's fictional. There's not a lot based on fact. I read a lot of fiction and novels and watch a lot of movies, and I guess some of it's based on personal experience, but that's the great thing about songwriting is that you can write about anything and not have to do it.
Not necessarily.
So, yeah.
So, I'm in studio right now for anyone just tuning in with Tristan Omand. He will be playing at Bug Jar tonight around 8 p.m. And in just a little bit, actually, he will also be really awesome, I hope. No, just kidding. He'll be really awesome in playing a song for us live on the air.
Can't guarantee that.
I think it'll be awesome. Like I said, you're on tour. You said you're about 10 days into your tour, and it's your third solo tour. What's your favorite thing about, I guess, tour life?
Just the sense of adventure, like waking up in a different town every day, and then just heading to the next place, meeting a whole new slew of people, and playing to different audiences. There's so many things out there for bands, like online through Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that, but and iTunes is so easy to get on nowadays, but still the best thing is to get out and to meet people, grassroots, like shake actual hands and really make connections with people. And that's the best thing about touring is you meet people that you stay in touch with, and you meet fans that appreciate what you do, and you're just out there spreading the word, and that's what it all comes down to. For part of me, it's the journey and the experience too. Even if for the most part, it's about the journey for me. So.
Do you write while you're on tour? Do you write more songs?
Yeah, the first night I wrote 2 songs in the first night, and now I've just written bits and pieces and some that I'll probably throw out or throw in the pile, but I do write. I write down little snippets, and a lot of times I'll write when I get back home. It just all kind of stews and boils over, and then I write a bunch of stuff. So kind of just taking in experiences, driving through old back roads and exploring places and parks and out in the woods and old shops and just dead storefronts and vacant lots. Just there's so much soul in everything, especially like once you get into the South. Things like that. I really enjoy that area.
So, you're just tuning in. I'm on the air right now with Tristan Omand. And playing the Bug Jar tonight at 8 p.m. I know there's other people playing with you, and of course I don't have it right in front of me, but I would like to give them a little shout out. Who is playing with you tonight? Okay, we're going to look this up. And while I'm doing that, tell me a little bit about your new album, Wandering Time.
The new album is about 12 songs. I did it in 2 days in this 19th century Victorian house up in Concord, New Hampshire. It was a really high ceilings, great natural reverb, and I'm getting all tech nerdy on everybody, but I just sat down and played the songs as if I'd be sitting in my living room and played them. And that's what went down in the album, and every song I recorded got put out. And let's see, I finished it in 2 days, and then I did a Kickstarter campaign to raise money for the pressing on vinyl, and I successfully funded that, and pressed it on vinyl, and did a great CD release show up in New Hampshire at the Tupelo Music Hall, and now I'm here, so I'm really happy with it, and I'm hoping more people hear it.
Yeah, definitely. If you want more information on that, I'll be posting it on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/DJ Katrina Lim. And actually, another question about the album, Wandering Time, the name of the album.
Yeah. I think part of it goes to like my proclivity to wanting to tour and see new places, and sometimes it seems in life you just need to wander and to kind of find your way again. And part of the album's theme is kind of like a wandering, kind of finding answers and finding some sort of meaning. So wandering time is that time when you're out and about and you're finding things out about yourself and you're learning from everything around you. And I guess I've never thought of it like that, but I guess that kind of is what I was thinking. But
and now it is forever.
Yeah. Yep.
Did find out Tristan Omand here in studio with me. He will be playing at Bug Jar tonight, 8 p.m. with, okay, it looks like, it says Emmeline, Peter House, and then Barry, but I feel like there's another name before Barry, at the Bug Jar. And then the Team Set 45 dance party follows the bands at midnight. So you can go in and take in some really gorgeous, gorgeous music and then dance a lot.
Dance your butt off. Yep.
Dance your butt off. So, let's see. Any other questions? Any fun road stories from this tour?
Let's see. Let's see. The first night. I think it was the first night. Yeah. Because my first show was in Virginia, and Virginia from New Hampshire is a pretty long drive, so I did an open mic in New Jersey the night before to kind of split up the distance, and it was pretty cool. But I ended up just, I don't know, it was like breaking me in for the tour, so I slept upright in my seat in a Walmart parking lot because I didn't have anywhere to stay. So that was kind of like, a jump start on the tour, but nothing too out of the ordinary. I mean, I met some really cool people, like some interesting local characters in Charlotte, North Carolina, at this club called the Evening Muse. So I've just met a lot of great people, but nothing too crazy, I'm just traveling around by myself in my truck, so I don't have like a tour bus and all kinds of
Oh, you don't?
exotic substances and stuff, so it's pretty tame, just lots of coffee and driving, and playing music and writing.
Awesome. Well, I think now would be a great time if you would like to grace us with a song.
Oh, I'd love to.
That would be amazing. Just some things here. And which song, do you have a song that you particularly do?
I think I'm going to do Somewhere Between India and Idaho.
And that's off the new album, Wandering Time, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're just tuning in, this is Tristan Omand. He's in Rochester by way of New Hampshire on tour in support of his album Wandering Time. He'll be playing at the Bug Jar this evening, 8 p.m. with Emmeline and Peter House, and it says Barry. I know there's another name there, but Barry, whatever your first name is, and also Team Set 45 dance party following that. But and right now it's Tristan on WBER.
About two people. This one's called white girl. I hear she's been sleeping around. A doctor, a lawyer, a cobbler, a clerk, the milkman, a painter, and an Eagle Scout. That was all. And I get up in the evening, and I'm drunk to work in the morning. She lives with me in the house I built, and now I feel like it's burning. I sing on the back porch, I sleep in the barn. I tattooed over her name on my arm, and I've done all the things that I think I should do, but I can't help feeling that it's all because of you. Last sleepless night. No, I'm no angel either, though, I'll tell you now. So believe it or not, I've had a few myself. Samantha, Rosalita, Marguerite, and Michelle. Yeah, they were fun while they lasted, but now I can't tell why I feel more at home in a cheap hotel. We grow older and older and older each year. How we haven't killed each other yet, that still ain't clear. She put a gun to my head, I said, go ahead and pull the trigger, that is. I heard that trigger click, an empty chamber, now here I go. I'm gone, bus ticket, I'm leaving town. So now I'm going where the streets are gold. It rains cocaine and cherry coke. There's a beach where the fishes speak Navajo. Somewhere between India and Idaho. Somewhere between India and Idaho. I sing on the back porch, I sleep in the barn. I tattooed over her name on my arm. And I've done all the things that I think I should do, but I can't help feeling that it's all because of you. Because of you. Hey there, you've seen my Thank you, guys.
That was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit about that song? Anything?
Jeez, that song, I think I kind of wrote it from the middle outwards. Like, I thought of that line, actually, no, I started with the first line, and then I just constructed a story in my mind, and then just kept writing, and then it just turned out to be this story of between two people, you know, and then I thought of the hook somewhere between India and Idaho. I thought that sounded good, and that's just how, I don't know, I don't have too much, there isn't much calculation with my songs, that they just kind of spill out and fall on the table, and if it sounds good, then it sounds good. So I'm not really I don't wear a lab coat when it comes to music. I wear, I wear a flannel shirt and jeans.
Well, that's your lab coat.
It's my
making air quotes.
It's my uniform, as my girlfriend would say. It's my uniform, the Tristan Omand uniform.
So I think we have time for one more. So I was hoping maybe you could play one more song to play us out, and then bring it back to Furious Yellow's show.
Sure.
Your choice. And then,
Right.
anyways, before we start again, thank thanks to Tristan Omand for coming in and playing and talking about his tour. Right now he's on tour supporting his new album, Wandering Time. He'll be playing at the Bug Jar this evening at 8 p.m. with, oh my goodness, I'm looking at things in front of me, with Emily and Pierre House, and then the Team 75 Dance Party to follow. So one last song from Tristan, and then I'll be gone for a little bit, bringing it back to Furious Yellow's show, and of course bringing you the best in alternative music since 1985. This is 90.5 FM, WBER Rochester. Okay, take it away, Tristan.
Alright. This is a song called Backsliding Reprobate Blues, off my album Wandering Time. Got a red rooster, got a red road, dirt on my fingernails and on my clothes. I'll keep on digging till Mexico.